Infidelity or cheating in a marriage can have many different meanings. Although there is no clear definition of cheating in marriage, it is typically believed to mean breaking the pledges, terms, or expectations made during the wedding. Why do women forgive or keep their unfaithful spouses in their lives? Most individuals view physical infidelity as marital cheating, but others also see emotional cheating and micro-cheating as forms of the same thing. The impact of infidelity on a marriage is also a matter of opinion. For some people, it can be a complete deal-breaker, but for others, it might seem like something they can overcome. Unfortunately, when one or both parties cheat, some marriages may end up ending in a divorce or separation right afterwards. However, even after learning of infidelity, some people choose to stay in their relationships and marriages. Why do women continue to stay with their unfaithful husbands? Or then, why do individuals overlook their adulterous partners? Watch this video to learn more about cheating in marriage. How do you spot a cheating husband? You've heard the phrase, trust your guts, before, right? Without any evidence, you wouldn't suspect anything, right? There most likely is something wrong if you sense it. The telltale indicators of a cheating husband can appear as very small cues. You need to pay attention and trust your instincts. Above all, be mindful of the warning signals. All of a sudden, he quits wearing his wedding band. Even when he is inside the house, he is constantly occupied till the early hours of the morning. When you inquire about his schedule, phone, or laptop, act agitated, incensed, or protective. How can you tell if your husband is lying to you? You would observe that he abruptly requests privacy. He appears to be quite curious about your plans, such as when you would go home or whether you would need to work overtime. He begins to become agitated by you and your actions. Additionally, he would appear uninterested in whatever sexual or private moments you had previously had. Goes to bed late and gives various justifications, such as meetings and overtime. He starts donning pricey colognes and lotions as he all of a sudden becomes aware of his appearance. When he stops making an effort for your marriage and your kids, that is one of the most telling indicators that your husband is cheating. Why do women continue to stay with their cheating husbands? 10 reasons. The women of cheating husbands frequently continue to give them chances after the first one, then more. Yes, this is true, and many women respond in this way despite the pain and repeated insults to their dignity and pride. How often should a woman forgive her husband, and why do women do it? Are questions we might ask. Here are some sad but typical explanations for why some women choose to stay together. And because of love, it is possible to forgive a cheating husband repeatedly. Why does a woman continue to live with an unfaithful man? They believe that their marriage and love are worthwhile enough to try again. They lack wisdom. There is a world of difference between believing your partner and falling for his lies. You can accept the weak justifications he would offer to win back your faith. This may be the reason some people are willing to stay with a cheater. Considering the kids. Even if they no longer trust their unfaithful husbands, some women nevertheless choose to stay with them for the sake of the kids. After all, a mother would sacrifice everything for her kids, including her dignity and self-worth. They won't be able to survive on their own. Although he lies, he is a terrific parent and provider. This is among the causes for why so many women continue to stay with their unfaithful spouses. They understand how challenging it will be for them and their kids to be single parents. There are some situations where the wife has turned to her husband for support. They don't want a dysfunctional family. If you don't want a damaged family, it's usual for people to stay married, even if their spouse has cheated on them frequently. Now, the only way she can convince her husband that their family is worthwhile is to hold on and give chances. Owing to the children. Why do women not leave their cheating husbands, or why do cheating husbands stay married to their wives? People make a lifelong commitment to each other when they are married. This causes people to base their entire existence on their spouses. One of the reasons it might be challenging to leave a cheating spouse or a marriage when infidelity is uncovered is out of dread of being alone. Marriages involve more than just falling in love. You also plan a future together. One of the reasons a person could continue to live with a cheating partner is that separation or divorce may have a negative financial impact on them and make it challenging for them to make ends meet on a single or low-income basis. Even in cases of adultery or cheating, it may be challenging for people to leave their marriage if they reside in a different country than they did before they got married or are committed to a line of work that grants them a specific status. Sometimes a person may wish to leave their marriage, but their family disapproves. For some people, the family's approval may not be important, but it can be for others. A family member's desire to have a divorce may not be supported by the other members for religious, spiritual, or other reasons. They have faith that they can overcome it. It's not always simple to leave an unfaithful spouse. One reason a woman could continue to stay with her unfaithful husband is that some people do not view infidelity as a deal breaker. Some people could also think that adultery might strengthen a marriage. Will you pardon a husband who has cheated? What if you are debating whether to forgive or offer your cheating partner another chance? Which would you choose? Before making a choice, consider whether you are capable of forgiving a cheating husband and whether you are prepared to do so. If so, promise to give him another chance. Having the necessary time to ponder is essential in this situation. Do not make a decision hastily, and in particular, do not rely your choice on the opinions of others. Know who you are and what you are worth. Recognize that he might not do it again after this. Are you prepared to assume the risk? Not just you or your spouse will be impacted by your choice, keep that in mind. Your family, your children, and your vows will be impacted. Not all cheaters merit a second chance in marriage and family, even if your cheating husband does. If we are courageous enough to commit adultery, we should be prepared to face the repercussions of our actions. How to deal with a cheating husband while remaining strong. Even if you may have already dealt with this situation, you might have decided to give your spouse another chance. You are now in the same circumstance, months or even years later. Your husband is caught cheating once more. But what should you do if your unfaithful husband is still the man you love? Is it acceptable to give him one more opportunity to harm you? How do I leave a cheating husband? We must keep in mind that a cheating husband will constantly be tempted to do the same sin, particularly if he notices that you will always be there for him. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.